3, 2, 1. Hello everyone. Today we are exploring a fascinating topic, a child prodigy. So according to objectives, I will give the introduction and definition of child prodigy. My teammate Alikhan will analyze brain functioning and examine genetic factors. And finally, my teammate Saida will talk about the research, give you an example, and also she will conclude. So let's start with the simple definition. A child prodigy is a young individual who demonstrates unique talents and abilities at a very young age. You may have heard about some prodigies at some fields such as music, sports, mathematics, or science. Their skills often emerge very early, which is the reason that they surpass their members very fast. So how can we define the child prodigy? There are several characteristics for it, which set them apart. Firstly, child prodigies possess exceptional talent. It's an inborn ability which enables them to complete and understand complex tasks. So, for example, music prodigy can play complex and complicated pieces on the piano at the age when most children are still learning some basic notes. This talent seems natural, however, it's a little bit combined with the second characteristic, which is intense passion. Child prodigies can spend hours on practicing, exploring, and perfecting their skills. And finally, early achievement. Child prodigies accomplish impressive milestones at a very young age, achieving things that even many adults cannot. So, what are the effects of being a child prodigy? There are both positive and negative effects of it. Let's start with the positive ones. Child prodigies serve as the source of inspiration and motivation. Their achievements prove that young people are capable of remarkable things, and they encourage other children to explore their own talents and work towards their own goals. These influence extend to a broader community. Child prodigies' contributions lead to social change as they bring fresh perspectives and new ideas to the society. For example, child prodigies in science can introduce new formulas, solutions, and also innovations, benefiting a society as a whole. However, we should also consider the important impact, which is psychological impact. While they are admired for their talents, they can also face intense pressure from society to keep performing at the high level. This pressure, combined with the high expectations from society, can lead to mental health problems. Also, they can feel isolated from their peers, which will lead to the imbalance between their childhood and their career. So, as a result, child prodigies experience stress, which can hinder their development. Now I give my speech to Alikhan.
Hello everyone. Now I will talk firstly about how does the brain of child prodigies work. The first one is the brain connectivity. Studies shows that their brain works at the same time, both of the sides. The first side is working for the completely something that is needed to do, and the other for just solving high-level math or just for artistic things. The second one is enhanced connectivity, and prodigies have strong memory and high capacitance of memory. So to remember complex things for them is not so hard, and they had really strong focus. Even if they don't have ADHD, they are completely free to filter out some distractions and focus on specific thing. Even if they had ADHD, they don't really give much attention to this and focus on the specific subject. So the next slide is about what do child prodigies show about genetics. The first one is genetic influence. Um, their brains work like the specific part is always using for 100% if it's needed to exactly to one thing, and it allows them to handle lots of things at the same time because they're not using the extra part of their brain. And the last but not least, unique brain structure. Most of the research shows that their brain structure is completely different from the others, and scientists said that it's influenced by genetic factors, and so they are different from other children because they can excel their skills for the short period of time. So that's it for this slide. Now I'll give my speech to Saida Khodzhayeva.
Okay, thank you, Alikhan, for the opportunity to talk. Now I would like to talk about a research that was conducted using a Stanford Binet full-scale intelligence test. There are several subsets of it, but I will mainly focus on the results of the IQ test and a working memory test. So talking in advance, I want to say that this research shows a strong connection between exceptional working memory and autistic spectrum disorder traits. So proceeding further to the results of the test, it was revealed that 5 out of 7 prodigies got above 90% on the IQ test, while other two got 71% and 79%. Moving on for working memory test, everyone got 99%. However, all but 2 of them got 99.9% on this test. Now, it was furthermore, it was tested that almost all of the prodigies had an overrepresentation of autism in their families. Out of 7 prodigies, 4 families showed either themselves possessing an autism disorder, or a first or second degree relative possessing autism disorder. So to sum up, I want to say that after conducting an experiment with the 7 prodigies, they consistently displayed an elevated level of IQ, of general intelligence and exceptional working memory, which helps them to handle and process a huge amount of complex data and possess skills that are beyond their age. Along with elevated level of autistic score and attention to small details. In addition to that, I want to say that strong attention to small details can help them to focus on one specific domain and improve their skills in a very short period of time. And now the results suggest that prodigies share striking similarities with autistic savants, people who have developmental disabilities associated with autism, and combined with extraordinary knowledge or skills based in a specific domain that are beyond their age, which can amaze both their peers and adults. Now I want to talk about a specific example of it, who is a well-known Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, who began composing music at the age of 5, and by that time he was already playing music for royal family. His remarkable talent led to the rich career, producing masterpieces that are still popular these days. Mozart's story shows a strong connection between extraordinary talents and passion that can lead to great accomplishments in the future. And to sum up our presentation, I want to say that child prodigies with their extraordinary talent offer us a glimpse into the depth of human potential. By understanding their aspects that form their abilities, we gain some valuable insights into the nature of the geniuses. Thank you for your attention.